Come on, Beard. Hey, good timing.
Wow.
Yeah, did it all come out okay over there?
I thought
Everything
of a story
feel
while I was
okay?
in there.
Did you
You
wash
thought
your
it was a
hands?
story?
Everything's good.
Yes, I did.
I love how
Awesome.
going to pee
Feeling
makes you
all
think
right.
of something.
It did, because, and you'll realize the irony of that when I tell you the story. Very early on in my Marine Corps career, and just so we're all aware, the Marine Corps was created in a bar. So almost as a prerequisite to being a Marine, you have to know your limits. And one of the early ways that I found that I came up with to find my limit was standing at the pisser. And whether or not I was able to stand solid, clean, not swaying. And that was the very first
How
metric.
much is the world spinning? right
Yeah,
now?
and that was the very first metric I came up with for have I had enough, have I had too much, whatever, however you want to put it. And I just want everybody to be aware that this Dead and Buried is legit, because I, according to my very own metric, am drunk over the limit. I just so everybody's aware, I swayed.
Shout out to Foothills Brewing and your Dead and Buried.
Amen.
Delicious.
Did you clean it up?
I'll drink to that. I said I swayed. I didn't say I missed.
All right.
If
Marines don't
Hey,
miss.
he's
You
a
understand?
fucking professional over here.
If you sprinkle while you tinkle, be a sweetie and wipe the seedy.
Words to live by, sir. But I do not sprinkle.
My grandma had that hanging up in her bathroom.
Now, and just because we're doing an episode, I'm just
Wait,
gonna keep going.
let me guess,
Keep
Jas.
it going.
Let me guess, Jas. My grandma was overrated.
Oh, shit. Shots fired.
No shit, dude.
That's not true.
I'm gonna shove that cricket up your ass. Woo, we're in trouble.
So no one actually gives a shit about your opinions, but
This is not what the podcast really is.
The Ready Set Radio Show.
Man, he's pressing a lot of buttons for a guy who inspired the next segment.
Uh-oh.
What do you?
You know,
well,
I'm
that
pretty good
depends
at
on what you mean by inspired.
Why don't we just
I'm
skip?
inspiring,
Let's
aren't
just let's just skip it and move on.
I think so.
Oh, shit.
Jesus.
I'm kidding. No, but
Your book picks are inspiring. I'll
so
give you that.
yeah.
Well, thank you.
Full
Yours
disclosure.
as well.
Full disclosure. We have like 5, 6, 7 different Discord chat channels that we talk through
Indeed,
for
we do.
this show.
Yeah.
To know what we're doing on Sundays, on Tuesdays, on Thursdays, sharing
join
music.
I'm glad
Discord.
somebody changed that one to weekday things.
Yeah, that was Jas. Thank
I
you
did
for that,
that for
dude.
you,
Because
But there's a chat for our viewers, right?
Oh, yeah. They can join general chat if they want
General
to.
chat, Ready
Yeah.
Set Radio, general
Really?
chat. You can join
Yeah.
in and see what we're talking about.
Is that link in our description?
No,
Probably
It
not,
will
but
be.
it will be because that's going to be my new job.
mostly we don't know what the fuck we're doing.
You know, and that's because podcasting is hard.
Podcasting
He ain't
is
lying.
hard.
Yeah, we've been figuring it out for a long time and still don't know shit.
Don't
we know
jack,
more than
don't
we
know
did,
shit.
but we
But-
still don't know anything.
So in one of those chats, Jas had posted, because we had mentioned it at some point to each other, about full cast audiobooks. Because
he was talking about the Harry Potter thing.
there's a new Harry
Yes.
Potter audiobook
Yes,
coming out on
yes.
Audible, and it's a full cast. And the reason that I am
So good.
interested in it and listening to it is because my as a fan of the Harry Potter series, and I know it's controversial, sue me, I don't know, whatever, I love it.
No,
We
they're
can't cancel everything.
Yeah, my
I think, honestly, I think we could do an episode talking about that alone.
Yeah.
Differentiating the artist from the art.
and I take that situation
how-
seriously.
And I do too. And I think that at some point it's necessary to separate the art from the artist and know that I don't support the actions of this person,
Correct.
Yep.
but even though they've done heinous things or whatever it might be, that art still transcends and we can still support art without.
Bring it back around to the it's what the person receives from the art
Yeah,
that is really the thing. you
I
know? It's not
I have to
not just the art piece. It's the individual's
interpretation.
interpretation.
Yeah.
That's the word.
And you're
Thank you.
you're
Dead and
100
buried. Thank
you're
you.
100% on, but at the same time, how do you take that in our day and age, knowing the way the real world works, that even though I like this song that Diddy produced, why, like he still gets paid when I listen to it. Like, how do you really differentiate the
life
two?
ain't fair.
Because life's not fair.
There's also a point where, like, the way you consume media, the organization or company that you're purchasing it from, long ago paid their licensing rights to that person.
Yeah.
So you purchasing it or not purchasing it does not.
That works for most things. I'll give you anything that's Harry Potter related. Just about it counts for, because everything that's licensed Harry Potter has already been paid for
a long time. Yeah,
but that doesn't necessarily work with music. When you're talking about every stream is worth a certain amount of money, even if it's a fraction of a cent,
right?
Then you listen to it, and that fraction of a cent still goes to that person. So
there's several.
It's a fine place and way to try and draw that line.
Yeah, and it's individual. Like the amount of things that I get personally from an art weighs heavily onto it,
and I think that's worth something. So let me ask you this: when's the last time you listened to Remix to Ignition? Like, for real.
Wait, I can actually answer that. Give me a second. It was
the last time you worked the Soul Jam show?
Sentenced, dude. It was the day he got sentenced.
No, because I was never ever a big R. Kelly fan.
Neither am I, dude. But that song's rad, dude. That song's a banger.
But it was probably the last time I heard a parody of it. There was lots of parodies of it, and so I listened to the original of it, but I was never an R. Kelly fan.
Yeah,
and like with Harry Potter, I'm not a J.K. Rowling fan.
I'm a Harry Potter fan.
That bitch.
I'm a fan of the universe, and she's got some shitty opinions on some things that I disagree with.
Emotional damage.
But while I still consume the IP. Most of the ways in which I spend money on things that are related to the IP are not directly giving her money.
Okay.
But it doesn't matter. She's the first billionaire author.
I want you to know. I want you to know that regardless of what your answer might be, it's not going to change anything for me. So my question is that aren't licensing agreements done year by year?
It's a contract by contract, yeah. whatever the term. There's term limits for sure.
Okay, so theoretically, you could have a Harry Potter licensing agreement that is only good for year by year.
Yes,
and I don't know if anybody in this room is aware how the actual contract is set up and whether or not it's year by year.
It's over my head.
No ideas. Plus, there's like hundreds of them.
Couldn't that be the case? While you're still buying Harry Potter Legos
as long as the IP is relevant, they'll keep pursuing IP deals with her.
Yeah,
for sure.
Which is why the fact that people keep buying Legos and books and movies and whatever even though she's not necessarily being paid directly, wouldn't that still go to supporting her?
Yeah, there's ways.
Like I said, I'm not going to judge, but it's weird to try and find a place to draw a line in all of that when you don't support
I think
the artist's views.
Yeah, I think everyone's line is different and subjective. And it's like, you could go buy the books at a secondhand bookstore. Yep. And in that particular instance, that money's not going to J.K. Rowling. It's going to the local store.
Absolutely. Yeah. But it's not the same thing. And I think we can all agree on this, that when you go to Lego and buy a Harry Potter Lego set.
Right.
Because we don't know the structure of those licensing agreements. So,
I got figures for you.
Oh, shit.
Google.
God. I want to say thank God for Google, but also
I saw it on
not
the
so
internet.
much.
No, it must be true.
It must be true. So let's see. I was thinking. I've recently started playing Hogwarts Legacy. The development budget,
for what it's worth, that's a dope game. So I'm not going to talk shit.
It's
that's a
cool.
great game.
It's pretty cool. The development budget for Hogwarts Legacy was 150 to 180 million.
Woo! That's a good chunk of change.
Which was a significant investment by Warner Brothers. When it comes to royalties, though, J.K. Rowling receives ongoing royalties from all sales of all Harry Potter products, including video games, which are estimated to be between 50 million and 100 million annually.
Yeah, her IP has become so big that it's unstoppable at this point. And it's like she's the first billionaire author, but like it's not like she made billions of dollars, but from like all the different ways that she sold her product.
Yeah.
You know, I'm the kind of person that, you know, thinks that everyone can grow and change and learn and become a better version of themselves. I'm hoping that's everyone's goal in life.
I think we all want that for ourselves, regardless of whether or not we.
Unfortunately, I don't think that we all want that.
Oh,
you know what
what I mean by that is that we sitting here want to think that of everybody.
Yeah.
I know that's not the case
I love
because
giving
I've met
everyone
those
the benefit.
people myself.
Yeah, there are people that just aren't going to change. Some people like to watch the world burn, Master Bruce.
Yeah, they do.
But yeah, I mean, separating the artist from the art is
For the
one
record,
thing.
he said men, not people.
Yeah, people.
Just
whatever.
living.
It's like, it's kind of like,
What a sexist.
I'm just repeating what he said. I didn't say that.
Oh, not you.
That's what
Jazz.
kind of like eating at Chick-fil-A,
I
right?
didn't say shit.
Because like you can eat at Chick-fil-A and have your, you know, homophobic Jesus chicken.
Oh my God, I'm so glad you brought that up.
Jesus
Yeah.
chicken.
God. Go ahead. I have something to say after this. Please
Because
go
I
ahead.
like,
do too.
because like Chick-fil-A makes a really delicious product. They have fantastic customer service, from what I hear.
Whoa, what button is that?
He pressed at least two wrong buttons.
It's like he smacked the stream deck. Like,
Yeah.
Oh my God, he said Chick-fil-A.
From what I
I think Dead
understand,
Berried got me on that one.
they treat their employees well. Like there's a lot of great things going on for them.
Yeah.
But like I know they have some homophobic views.
The overall thing, it's not just about homophobic views. The point is that Chick-fil-A gave a lot of money to conversion camps.
Right.
For LGBT community people that were either admitted there by someone else or felt that they were wrong for being the way they are. Whatever the case may be, that is what has.
And I'm not sure that they still do that.
Whether or not they still do it is
Still do what?
It is relevant.
Yeah.
But
wait, Jas, what did you just say?
What did you wait? What are they still doing?
Oh, okay.
So Chick-fil-A is very decidedly
anti-gay,
or has been in the past very decidedly fundamentalist Christian.
to the point where they've given a lot of their money to programs that either participate in or encourage conversion therapy.
Back in the day, it was focused on the family bullshit.
Yeah,
Right.
nuclear
But, like-
family, all that. Like gays don't belong in our community, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So, and the point that I was going to make to add to your story was that because of this reason, I have not given Chick-fil-A money for well over 10 years.
Me either.
That's pretty impressive.
Well over 10 years.
It's been over 12 years.
It's a favorite of my kiddos.
Now, the thing that I was going to get at was that in my 10 years of not giving, plus 10 years, it's probably been more than that, but I'm not great at memory.
Dead and buried.
In the time, that's half of it. That's half of it, I'll tell you right now.
Carolina Blonde.
In the time that it's taken me to accrue those years without having given Chick-fil-A any of my money, I have known almost countless gay people that have been like, yeah, I don't want to do it, but like that chicken is so damn good.
Yes.
And to be fair, I've eaten Chick-fil-A, but it's never been on my dime.
Yeah.
I have not once
100%.
paid for
That's
Chick-fil-A
where I was going with
in
that
over
story.
10 years.
Same.
My point being for this story is that because I have met so many gay people that are not willing to withstand the absence of Chick-fil-A, that I'm no longer going to withhold buying Chick-fil-A myself because when I'm willing to stand up for something, I mean that shit.
Yep.
And if you're not willing to stand up for it for yourself, then why the fuck should I?
Right. That was for me. That's where this story was going.
Yeah.
Is some of my gay friends were like, "Dude, that's good chicken.
Now,
that's real good chicken."
Some of my gay friends were like,
before the internet comes for me in this clip, I want to mention again that I've not spent money on Chick-fil-A in over 10 years.
That's impressive.
So please understand that my intentions are pure. But they are no more because that chicken is good, and I know it well enough to know that, you know what I fought the good fight.
You know what I missed most about Chick-fil-A? Polynesian sauce.
Oh man, the Polynesian sauce is good. The Chick-fil-A sauce is even better.
Oh my god, the Chick-fil-A sauce
it's crack,
is so good.
man. My kids,
dude, the Chick-fil-A sauce is so good they sell it in every grocery store on its own now. That's ridiculous.
The bottles of
Have you ever heard of a fast food restaurant pulling that off?
Right?
Never before, dude. Never before.
And my kiddos, they don't like the skins or the butt pieces of the fries, and I'm like, yeah, give me those scoops because I can get more of the Chick-fil-A sauce.
Yeah, the smaller ones.
Dude, those things are like they're like free Frito scoops in your Chick-fil-A fries, dude.
It's like a perfect spoon.
It is, dude.
So like over 12 years ago when I ate Chick-fil-A on the regular, my favorite thing there was the waffle fries, and I would take their mayonnaise packets and their
dude,
ketchup.
their waffle flat. Apparently, according to some internet
Must be true.
poll out there, waffle fries from Chick-fil-A are number 2 on the list, next to McDonald's.
I agree with
overall
that.
from
I
now
agree
on.
with that
Like
list.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to beat. It's hard to beat the fry that puts cocaine on
They
it.
put it up there, dude.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah,
Not in a long time.
It's like nothing about McDonald's fries says they should be the best fry, but fuck if they're not.
Dude,
they're
they
so
go out
good.
of their way so far to make the fries
It's
what they want to do.
so good.
They harvest their own fries. They have their own potato farms that they get them from. They go hard, dude.
Yeah.
And somehow
Dude,
Chick-fil-A's like, if we cut them in this funny way, people are going to love them more.
So like, I'm not.
it holds more soul.
I'm not trying to bolster McDonald's quality.
No.
But I will say that out of all the fast food restaurants, McDonald's has the absolute best consistency.
Hands down.
Dude,
Absolutely.
We've talked about that on this show.
We have.
You remember the
been a
Usain
lot.
Bolt story
yeah.
that I told you, the chicken nugget thing? That thing, it's real, dude,
Yeah.
because McDonald's absolutely refuses to put out a product that would ever make anybody sick.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which is why, if you want real food, you don't go to McDonald's because it's not real food,
No.
but it won't make you sick.
Right.
I haven't had
That's the only reason why McDonald's is still
in
around, dude,
10
because it
years.
won't make you sick.
Dude, I used to have a coworker we alternated throughout the last 25 years. Sometimes I was his manager, sometimes he was mine, depending on the iteration of the company. For a while, I was the manager.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It's Tuesday, motherfucker.
Interesting.
I'm the manager.
Tuesday, isn't it?
Tuesday,
it was through different iterations of the company. And,
Interesting. Who is this? Is this somebody we know?
have you met Steven? You will eventually, if you haven't yet.
I haven't yet.
He
that I know
is
of.
the closest thing I have to a brother.
How
That kind of hurt.
it does, dude.
A little bit.
It does.
We go back.
We've been getting closer over the couple of weeks that you've been.
Yeah,
You know,
we go back to.
I don't even know you have
Hot
a brother.
motherfucking take.
We go back to 99. We go back to 99, and we've worked together a lot.
You cut me deep, Mr.
It's not
Jason.
about quantity. It's about quality, Mr. Jason.
Nevertheless, I was manager at this time, and he would sometimes grab lunch from McDonald's and bring it back to my office to do paperwork while he was eating lunch. And I was like, dude, if you are bringing McDonald's back to this office,
You better fucking bring something for me.
you will bring me some fries.
French fries.
And
Yeah,
he
fries.
did. He did it. He brought me fries every
Dude.
time.
Nice.
Yeah, the only two items on their menu that are worth ever talking about are their French fries and their particular blend of Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
Like,
I'll give you that.
holy
I don't
shit.
even remember.
I'll give you that.
Yeah,
There's
McDonald's
a-
has
It's been
their
a
own.
while.
McDonald's
Legend
their own
has it,
blend.
McDonald's still uses cocaine to this day.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Fucking sue us, Crocs.
Oh my God, dude! Can you imagine? Can you imagine what we would do if McDonald's sent us a cease and desist?
Stop talking about our company.
Can you believe it? McDonald's sent us a cease and desist. We're doing it, dude.
We've got billions and you've got singles.
Yeah.
Quit talking about us.
Yeah, hilarious, dude.
McDonald's, what money do you want?
I can't
'Cause I
wait.
don't have it.
I can't wait.
You know what you can't wait for?
McDonald's to sue us.
Crazy
What you
Panthers.
can't wait for, Beard, is for your Carolina Panthers to make the Super Bowl this year.
Shit, dude. Wait, this year? You said this year?
Yeah. So
It's
there's-
happening this year?
Yeah.
How do you know? Shut up. Don't talk to me like that. What do you mean?
I got you.
What do you
homie.
mean, Floaty?
There's a conspiracy theory.
Oh God.
that says
Wait, this is going to be good.
Yeah.
This is going to be good.
And
Hang on. Just so I'm understanding, there's a conspiracy theory about the Panthers winning the Super Bowl.
no, not winning,
Making it to.
just making it 2.
We're 7-6. I'll take it. What are we doing? Talk to me.
All right. So in the year 2002, that season,
The first one, yeah.
that season of college football, the Ohio State Buckeyes won the national championship.
Ohio Buckeyes. Okay.
And then
That's a big team, dude. They win a lot.
Right, but the following season, which was 2003 NFL season, J-Lo filed for divorce from Chris Judd. The Panthers also started that season.
Who the fuck is Chris Judd?
Who cares?
Okay.
Who gives a shit?
You're right. Who cares? We're talking
I don't
Carolina
know.
Panthers
He got
here.
some of that.
So that
Yeah.
same season,
Jenny on the block ain't all that.
so the 2003 NFL season ended with the Panthers going to Super Bowl
Yes,
in
it did.
2004.
We lost to the Patriots. It was a sad experience.
And that season started with the Panthers playing the Jacksonville Jaguars. That was the first game of the season.
Wait. The season we lost the Super Bowl started with the Jacksonville.
Correct.
Okay.
And then 2015.
2015,
yes,
yeah.
But we had to start in 2014 because this is
Because the season starts in 14.
Ohio State in 2014 won the national championship again.
Yep.
And then the Panthers started the season against the Jacksonville Jaguars again. And J-Lo filed for divorce from Mark Anthony.
Mark Anthony. Okay.
And the Panthers.
Wait.
I don't know if I'd have done that.
Wait. Okay, hang on. I don't think I would have done that either, but that's not beside the point. Are you about to say what I think you're about to say?
All right, so this year. Last year, Ohio State won the national championship.
Yeah. Did she divorce Ben Affleck?
Ben Affleck, she filed for divorce in January.
Oh my God.
And this,
We're going to the Super Bowl.
And this season, the Panthers' first game was against the Jacksonville Jaguars. So based on all of those crazy statistics,
We're going to the Super Bowl.
the Panthers are going to make it to the Super Bowl.
We're going to the Super Bowl.
But I want to point out though at the
J-Lo is
time
available.
I want to point
Fuck that. Fuck that.
I want to point out though at the time of filming this episode, the Panthers
Are 7-6.
and they're not even on the wild card hunt. They
No.
have to win their division
Yeah.
or win out.
Yeah, we lost our game against the Saints, which is absolutely fucking ridiculous.
Let's not even talk about it. Don't even.
And that's the only reason why we are where we are. And Floaty, even you can be honest and tell me that you had no fucking business winning that game. Even with that blanket behind your back, you can tell me that, and you know it's true.
I'm going to be completely honest with you, Beard.
Oh, you motherfucker. No, you're not.
Let me sip.
You son of a bitch.
Look at all those cans there. He ain't going to be honest with nobody.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, God.
Honest with you. The Panthers, the Saints beat the Panthers. Right?
Yeah.
And we had no business winning that game.
Thank you.
We had no business playing that game. And
Thank you.
And last week, officially, the Saints are out of playoff contention.
And we're not. So
Not even on.
Suck it.
Guess what week is?
Wash it.
Guess
Yeah.
what game is a week from
It's-
today?
I'm not saying it's good for us, but we're better
No.
than the Saints.
A week from today.
How's my team doing?
No idea.
A week from today.
Wait, today. Wait.
Sunday, December 4th. The Panthers play
Time
the
out.
Saints.
Time out. We had our bye week last
I
week.
thought it was
right?
November 9th. Oh, yeah.
So who
2
were we
games.
playing today? I don't even know who we're playing today, actually, to
I
be
don't know
honest.
either.
I've been putting too much of my brain space into this fucking podcast.
What day is it?
It's Sunday, bitch.
The
Hey,
7th.
We don't have a game.
Bye week
Bye
was our
week.
last
Bye
week.
week. Yeah, we're
Hey,
on bye
you
week.
didn't lose.
Oh, wait. No, we played. Okay, I get it now.
Yeah,
I get it now.
we beat the Rams.
Yeah,
Hey,
we did. But
that
that
was
was
pretty big.
that was last week.
Yeah.
And,
Hey.
yeah, I get it now.
But we
Look at
lost
me.
real bad to the
Look at me.
49ers.
Congratulations. You didn't lose this week.
Thank you.
My
Did
team.
you?
I'm sure we did.
Do you even watch your team anymore?
I haven't watched a fucking game.
Would for not watching a game, you wear the blanket on your chair awfully heavy.
Yes. Okay. So before the season ever started, we talked about the fact that like I have been completely kind of fed up with NFL in general. Like we talked about it. Like
It's that woke bullshit, ain't it?
It's like you watch the games, especially the games that quote unquote count.
Yeah.
And you see the referees. You
dude.
see how the calls are made.
Dude, the referees
And
have been a
dude,
problem since the strike back in the
fucking-
teens,
dude, the
dude. Like you
calls have
can't.
been
But like,
wild,
but for the
though.
last, I'd say 8 years, it's been.
Wait a minute. What year is it?
Like almost storyline driven.
Damn close to 2015.
Yeah.
Just saying.
So I already
The refs have been shit before 8 years.
I
I'm
already
just saying.
went into this season and the last season, kind of just fed up with the product in general.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
my team
agree.
sucks, which is
Yeah.
when the season started, it did feel kind of good. I told you about it. Like I felt nostalgic. Like,
Yeah.
like my mom and I used to watch Saints games, with
And
the Saints
they always
sucked
sucked
dick.
back in the day. So
They
like
sucked so bad.
It just took you right back to your childhood. And I understand that.
The tailgates were so good, though.
But
My-
I've barely watched any games.
My
because I
question
don't-
though is your disappointment with the league and the product how much of that has something to do with the fact that your team isn't winning?
Not
because
much.
I'll be honest.
Yeah, not much.
When my team wasn't winning, it had a lot to do. I still like watching football. Games they're exciting. They just are.
Yeah.
The sport itself is built to cater to the human attention span. It just is.
Yeah, and it's getting worse every year. Well, not worse. It's getting more obvious every year.
More obvious is a fair way to put it. I'll give you that. But I'll be honest, and I'll agree with you to a point over a certain number of the last years. But the fact that my team has even if it's just over a winning percentage,
I mean, it helps.
It's enough.
It helps
a lot, dude.
It helps when your
a
team
lot.
is got a shot.
But so what about it makes it like it didn't used to be? Like what about it turns you off now as opposed to where it didn't before?
It's the way that referee calls in New York, specifically New York, can affect the flow.
Where all the calls go
Right.
to when
Yeah,
it's
everything
reviewed.
gets
Yeah.
reviewed.
It really
so many
feels
times.
like things are used conveniently and not when it matters. You know,
Right.
it's conveniently for storyline. Like
I
we
was
want-
about to say
we
that.
want team. I don't want to say no team's names,
so
but team number A is supposed to win.
Based on what you're saying, the NFL is becoming pro wrestling.
Oh shit!
I'd go.
There's a button for that.
Hold on, I'd go. This is controversial as fuck.
And NFL
I
is
would
going to
go-
hate us saying this shit.
I would go a step further and say that all pro sports are become.
Oh my God! You know that's an interesting take because you know that viewership for all sports is going down minus the NFL.
But hold on. That reason is not because of a lack of interest. It's because how we consume media.
No, I think that reason is
Because they haven't caught up on how to
I
rate
think
it.
the reason boils down to Taylor Swift, dude. I genuinely.
You are
think
not
it does.
wrong.
I genuinely think it does.
I'll accept that.
It does. I believe it.
T Swift.
Soccer has been on the rise because
Well, soccer, to
because
be
of the
fair,
same thing.
soccer is always going to be on the rise because it was the most popular sport in the world before Americans gave a
well,
shit.
yeah, and
now Americans are starting to give a shit.
Right,
And I'll give you a
exactly.
couple of reasons. Ted Lasso is one of them.
hell yeah, it's a fucking great show.
Ted Lasso is a fucking amazing show. If you
great
haven't
show.
watched it, you should.
Everybody's
He's an
seen that.
inspirational human being.
Jason Sudeikis just in general.
He's
is
amazing.
fantastic.
And I don't even see him that way. Like he's Coach Lasso, dude. Like that's, you know what I mean? Like that character
Loved him in
exists
that guy.
outside of whoever's playing him
Right.
almost. It's a beautiful thing.
I wish I had the temperament of.
Have you ever watched Ted Lasso?
You know, actually, honestly, I've never watched an episode. I've seen clips.
You want to know what's funny is that Ted Lasso, as the character, started out as an American football coach,
Yeah.
and then had
For
a life,
Tottenham Hotspurs.
and then had a life quake.
Wait, what'd you say?
He did a short mini series for my team, the Tottenham Hotspur, and
He's a soccer fan.
He was Ted Lasso for them.
Yeah,
and that
from
is
from what I understand,
short
that was
YouTube
a
series.
marketing publicity stunt for the show.
Hold on.
maybe it was their chance to give it a shot, but
Google it.
and we were the ones to do it. But yeah,
Google it. Google it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I have seen clips of this show.
Yeah,
And,
everybody,
I
honestly,
yeah.
everybody's seen clips because, like, the very nature of the show itself is viral in the way that we view the world right now in the country.
Jason Sudeikis is a genius.
Oh,
right?
first of all, you're absolutely right about
Absolutely.
that. But the role of Coach Lasso is a catalyst for him being that.
Yeah, see, it's on Apple TV, which is why I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
well,
That's the issue.
You can
For a
find
lot
it
of people.
on, even though it's on Apple, you should be able to find it on Prime too.
Oh, look.
There's some kind of partnership happening there.
Oh, look. Here's what's funny is the whole last 15 plus minutes of
Way
this
the
show
fuck off the rails.
was supposed to be about full cast audiobooks and
Way
books
the
in
fuck
general.
off the rails. So
Where
let's
did
hit
we go?
And
Let's hit a
here's-
commercial and bring it back around.
Jesus
Grind and Brew
Christ,
Productions.
we suck.
Got sound? You know that feeling you get when you smell your first cup of coffee in the morning? It smells like success, like a cheat code for life. Well, that's the feeling you get when you gig with Grind and Brew Productions. Grind and Brew Productions. Sounds so good you can taste it.
Hey, Floaty, bring me a beer.
What do you want?
Carolina Blonde, please. Something really light.
Good luck.
Hey, so Mr. Jason, you got anybody you want to shout out this week?
Hey, Mr. Jason, you got anybody you want to shout out this week from Grind and Brew?
Here, let me hand out some more Foothills Brewing products.
Foothills Brewing Products, Carolina
Shit, I
Blonde.
hope y'all ain't
I just need a button that I can hit.
I literally just
Flash
needed something
logo.
wet after Dead and Buried because that shit got my mouth dry.
Ooh, I got you moist over here.
Okay, you didn't have to say it like that.
It ain't that kind of podcast.
I don't know
Beard.
why I did that.
Floaty.
I decided to just go for it today.
Did you?
Finished that Dead and Buried, had the Jade, had the Carolina, now I'm going for the Pilsner.
That's
now,
a
see,
full
I did the
house.
same thing because I started with the torch. Now I'm going to the Carolina Blonde. So
Look at
we
y'all.
We both started strong and then wavered at the end.
I'm just saying,
We'll see how it happens.
people don't believe me when I say that Foothills was a bucket list sponsor for our show.
You know, dude.
I'm a huge fan of all their products.
as anybody that knows you knows you've worked there, and that counts for a lot. But you're not the only one with that dream. I've had the
I know.
same dream, and
We've had plenty of conversations.
Oh, yeah.
and just since we're talking about it, bro, I want to fucking cheers because we got Foothills
Cheers.
as a sponsor now.
Yeah, so
Hell
like,
yeah.
screw it, it's not on the topic list, but the way that this sponsorship came about was I saw Sarah Bartholomew's. She's one of the owners. She was sitting in the booth near the kitchen, and I just said, "Hey, can we talk for a second?" And she's great, by the way. She's always been great. She said, "Sure, what you got, Floaty?" And I
She
was
want to
like,
be on the podcast?
Maybe I'll ask her.
You should. That'd be
Should.
cool.
I will ask her.
I would love to hear her take on this story.
Yeah.
But I just asked her, I was like, has anybody told you about our YouTube show, like the show that I'm on? She's
Yeah.
like, no, what do you have? And I told her about the show and that we were interested in having Foothills sponsor the show in some way, shape, or form. And that, free beer was the stepping stone. Because we drink beer every episode. We always have. Every single episode.
And it wasn't even. It's funny that you mentioned that because it wasn't even anything intentional. It's just, hey
like
man,
beer.
we're getting together to do the podcast. Who's bringing the beer?
Yep.
And we spend a few bucks on it every week, and we got a case of
few
whatever.
bucks, man.
Whatever.
Just fucking
I said a few. A few is in. You can interpret.
Drop a 20.
Yeah, it's a few bucks. It's many bucks.
I was
okay.
over
Would you
the
feel
course-
better with that, Jazz? Many bucks.
Over the course of this show and its previous iteration, we averaged $30 to $40 a week.
Yeah, no
in
doubt.
beer.
Damn.
I was stopping on my way back from Durham. on
Literally
Sundays.
just because we like drinking beer, and half of the time it was Foothills anyway.
Anyway,
Right.
Just because it's local, we like the beer. They make good beer, and there's always some sort of variety to it. Now they've got their staples, but they've also got their seasonal stuff.
yeah. So if you're a longtime viewer of the show, us pimping out Foothills is not new.
No.
We've done it plenty of times before we were partnered in any way, shape, or form.
yeah.
Chassis's moving around like. He
But
needs
now that
something.
we're partnered, we've got cool stuff to hang on the walls and T-shirts and stuff.
Why does that make me nervous every time somebody has to go to the computer like something's fucked up?
We're good.
Oh, we're good. He said we're good.
Jazz says we're good.
We would have been fine if you hadn't have said fucked up.
It's funny.
It's funny.
I didn't laugh.
I hate this show.
Fuck you.
That got me.
You laugh now.
That got me.
All right, so
Bullshit.
So the
Moving on.
little monitor screen we have says we're supposed to talk about Carl Winslow and Ghostbusters and Die Hard.
Now, I think this is a great segment that we could do.
I love
because
this.
we do like if you've paid any attention to the show, you might have seen the
The very strong opinions that you hold.
Damn,
What are you talking about?
He just
None of us-
called you out, dude.
at least I don't think Metallica's overrated.
Oh.
It's
Anyway.
so hard to find a producer these days.
Anyway,
We could
Bring
just
your own
dub it in
fucking
post.
snacks next time.
the point that
Dub
I
it
was
in post.
the point that I was getting to was that I really enjoyed the segment we did where we followed Steve Buscemi, the actor, through several movies that didn't necessarily need to be connected, and we connected him based on the characters he played.
Yep.
And I came up with another one. Now, I can't say that I came up with this myself. It's on the internet. You
It's
can
an
find it
internet
out there.
thing.
You can find
Must
some
be
other
true.
you can find some other takes on it.
Yeah, I've seen this one.
But I think that it's worth bringing up because it's just as uncanny as the Steve Buscemi one that we did. And I can't remember his last name, but it's Reginald
VelJohnson.
Reginald VelJohnson.
VelJohnson.
What a fucking name.
The
What
one,
a great actor.
There are
He really is. I love that dude.
obviously he's a great actor at the one thing that he does.
He's a bit actor.
And but what he's typecast as is being your regular, everyday sort of cop.
Yep.
Your
beat cop.
yeah, exactly.
Neighborhood guy.
Your regular neighborhood guy.
Yeah.
And one of the things that I love about this is that it encompasses several different franchises that have no business being connected except for this one guy.
Yep.
Now, the theory goes that he's a cop in New York, and he's going about his regular day things, and then he ends up enthralled in the events of Die Hard. He ends up getting. That's not true.
Yeah,
he
right.
starts in New York at Ghostbusters.
Yeah,
it
he's
starts
in
with Ghostbusters. And he ends up finding the 4 Ghostbusters in jail. Here's the whole Twinkie story. Twinkie, the size of a school bus, knows all about the ingredients and yellow dye number 5, and ends up going through the whole thing of the story where he ends up being the one that takes the 4 Ghostbusters to see the mayor, and he's involved. He hears all about all of the things they're talking about while they're in jail, and then goes to drop them off at the mayor's and goes through that whole thing, and then has a problem with.
He ends up accidentally killing a kid.
He ends up shooting a 13-year-old boy and kills him. He thought he had a weapon.
That's actually how it starts.
He didn't. Yeah, and it is how it starts, but it's all up to interpretation because these things don't necessarily belong together, but we're making them.
We're forcing that shit.
We're forcing them. So, like, whether or not it happens before or after doesn't necessarily matter, but it happens in New York. He meets the Ghostbusters, goes through the whole Twinkie debacle, sees the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, all of the destruction that happens to New York throughout the Ghostbusters movies, and then decides, after the 13-year-old boy incident, he decides, I need a change of scenery, transfers to L.A. to do the same thing. And then in L.A., he goes through the whole Die Hard instance.
Plaza.
He knows all about the Twinkies. He talks to the guy at the gas station, all about yellow dye number 5, knows all about the ingredients.
He's buying like 5-6 packs of Twinkies.
Dude, there's an armful. And he says they're for his wife.
No wedding ring.
But
no wedding ring.
yeah, that gives it away right there. And you can see it clear as day when he goes to reach for his radio as he's walking out the door.
Yep.
But that it's all just a ploy because he likes Twinkies. We've got the New York Twinkie story.
It's not that he likes Twinkies. He's obsessed with Twinkies.
Yeah,
Because he saw the real ghost shit that
Yeah.
happened in New York, and he's leaving for a change of scenery, and he's buying Twinkies because that's
subconsciously
it's one of the things he focused on
subconsciously
because he's going crazy.
Yeah, it connects him, and it's what he gloms onto. Like, he doesn't have any other choice, really. It's just like this one tiny little detail that he's like, I don't have to give this up because it's just a Twinkie, you know?
It's just a fucking Twinkie.
He moves on, and he goes on to Nakatomi Plaza and ends up in Die Hard, and then throughout the whole the shit that happens at Die Hard is not...
he thinks he's having growth because he
gets shot up, dude.
He's opening up to a friend in John McClane, thinking that life's going to change, but at the end, he's forced to have to shoot someone else.
Yeah. And then on top of that, the police chief in Die Hard takes all the credit. He's not the kind of guy that's going to tell somebody else that, oh, yeah, one of my guys is the guy that did the thing. Hey, you should talk to him. He's a glory hound. He's looking for it. So
then the character...
So he gets completely glossed over and does most of the communicating that gets the job done in Die Hard. And then after all of that, the Twinkies, the everything, the not getting any credit, and then having to murder again at the end of Die Hard.
Yep.
He has a mental breakdown.
Total
And then
breakdown.
the mental breakdown is what leads him to what we know as Family Matters.
Yeah, he's
and
in
it
a-
ends up
Yeah, I was
it ends
getting
up
there.
being
Yeah.
it ends up being a defense mechanism in his
Right.
head because he's in a hospital, mental hospital. He's getting treatment, whatever that might look like at the time, and he's having this breakdown
he's,
where he's made up
reliving
his
it, yeah.
own day-to-day life with a family. He has 3 kids, a wife, a mother. All of these people surround him and support him, and yet he's also living the life of a cop.
And then all of a sudden, the next door neighbor, the 13-year-old annoying kid, shows up. A spitting image of the kid he had.
Yes, stole my thunder, you
A
son of a bitch.
spitting image of the child he shot back
Did
in New
I
York.
do that?
Did I do that?
Ridiculous, dude. And
And,
it tortures him, dude.
Yeah,
It tortures him.
Steve Urkel is his guilt.
Yeah,
It is. It's absolutely
It's-
his guilt.
it's his
And it
guilt
tortures him the
wrapped
whole
around.
time.
So the character name is Al Powell, and
The character name is-
he is in a mental institution in a padded room.
Yep.
And all of Family Matters is his brain
and
trying to bring him back to
makes
reality.
up Carl Winslow.
yeah,
all of it.
Yeah,
And-
Family
and-
Matters is
and if you've
between
ever
when
watched
he goes
Family Matters, you
to
see
California.
how by the time you get to the end
after.
of it,
It's after?
Yes.
all of his family members end up leaving.
One at a time.
One at a time, they leave him, dude,
Till it's
and
just him.
and he's left with his shame.
All right.
and it's so you put it all together, dude, and it makes for a really sad
I'm
story.
gonna add just a little bit more. So this is taking the theory a little bit further. So in the actor's real life, Reginald VelJohnson
Oh shit!
honored Bruce Willis in Dancing with the Stars, and
That's sweet.
Wow, really?
people say that was part of the meta narrative of him.
Damn, he's a real life.
Oh my god,
the
dude!
character's real.
Yeah.
How did we get all the way through talking about this segment and we didn't even notice Dancing with the Stars?
I didn't know. I don't watch Dancing with the Stars.
I don't watch it
either.
either, but I feel like this should have been part of it.
I watched a bunch of clips a few weeks ago because the whole show was dancing to Prince songs.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, you would.
Yeah, of course I would. Thank
You
you,
see the
Sylvia.
album.
Thank you.
Sylvia, my friend Sylvia, she messaged me being like, "Hey, just so you know, every single dance this week is a Prince song." And I was like, "Well, I must check that out."
I must.
Yeah, he was in Dancing with the Stars in 2024.
Reginald VelJohnson
Wow,
was?
dude.
Yep.
That's
Finished 10th
awesome.
Place.
2024.
Yeah, I don't watch the show until someone says, "Hey, there's a
Hey,
reason to watch."
We might have to check that out.
Yeah.
I'm
It
down.
seems if it has anything to do with this fan theory, then I think it's our responsibility.
We're good at the fan theories.
yeah, and,
yeah,
and
that's
in
kinda-
general, we like things that have to do with music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And speaking of music, I did another Floaties Fanatic this week.
Shut up, you did not.
I had
Yeah.
to.
God
so
damn
you
it,
know,
not another
you
one.
know the little title card we made way back when I started doing Floaties Fanatic.
Yeah, I'm aware.
I realized last week that I had not touched Bayside yet because their logo is in the background.
When you did the Foothills one.
I did the Foothills because
Yeah.
the logo was there, and I noticed that I had not touched on Bayside. Bayside is my favorite band.
Now,
Favorite.
this makes it
Like
That's a
Wait.
big deal.
Yeah, it's a
this
big deal.
makes it the last thing on your title card.
Not true. If you look down in the bottom left-hand corner to the audience, there's actually a beard in the background. So I have to do
no, can't see it in that one.
I gotta do a Floaties Fanatic on
Oh
the beard.
my God! Are you gonna? So am I gonna be the next Floaties?
It's
Fanatic?
probably gonna be like satire,
so
but yeah.
sweet.
Oh, don't do that to me, dude.
I got to.
Please don't. You have the opportunity. You have the rare opportunity to do a true bro. I love this guy moment, and you're gonna. Please don't deny me.
I
Dog.
guess you're gonna have to tune in to find out.
Don't deny me, dog. Don't deny me, dog.
I have
Don't deny me, dog.
I have no horse in this race.
Oh, that's a lie.
But anyway, here
You did
is-
put my face up there.
anyway, here is Floaties Fanatic on the band. All right, today's Fanatic is about my favorite band on the planet, Bayside. Now, if you know, you know. But if you don't, buckle up, because you are about to. My introduction wasn't a slow burn. It was an instant obsession. My buddy played the song Don't Call Me Peanut. It's quiet, it's raw and emotional, and it's the last track on their self-titled album. And the second it ended, the record restarted. And I listened to the entire thing, from front to back. That was the moment. It was game over. I was in. Game over, man. Game over, man. And speaking of that record, the first track, Hello Shitty, and then straight into Devotion and Desire. That 1-2 punch, it's like musical baptism. The middle album, self-titled, Walking Wounded, Shudder, Killing Time, and Vacancy, those are my Bayside records. And I'm not ignoring what came before, and I'm not skipping what came after. But those records, they lived in my car, in my headphones, they were in my brain. The album Cult, in particular, it felt like someone kicked open my skull, saw everything I was wrestling with, and wrote it down in guitar chords and heartbreak. It didn't just resonate, it helped. More than once. I've seen them live like 7 times. I've met them more times than that. The first show I ever saw was shortly after their van wreck that tragically took their drummer Beats from us. Nick was still recovering, and Chris was just filling in on drums at that time. They were touring with the Smoking Popes. And during the Pope set, I was literally hanging out with Anthony in the crowd and talking to Jack at the bar. No ego, no barrier, just regular dudes playing music, and that would go on to mean the world to us. A lot of us. At one point, I had what I technically call my first and only guitar lesson from Jack O'Shea. Really, it was just an excuse to sit on their tour bus and talk with a member of my favorite band. But I'll never forget that. I even got a tattoo on my forearm, done by the beard, actually.
Boom.
Because at some point, fandom becomes identity. Their lyrics, their honesty, their punk-rooted guitar work, Jack shreds, let's be clear. And Anthony's writing, that voice, the delivery, it's all lightning in a bottle. So yeah, Bayside isn't just a band I like, they're the band I like. The one that showed up at the exact right time and never left. And if you're watching this thinking, okay, prove it, then I challenge you to start with Hello Shitty. Let the album play through, don't skip Peanut, and then if something in your chest feels different afterwards, well, welcome to the Bayside cult. Hit play, regret nothing, and don't call me Peanut.
Yeah.
Don't call me Peanut.
Don't call me Peanut.
Don't call me Peanut.
We started that record earlier today. I want to finish it.
Yeah,
or
we'll,
maybe even start
did
it
we
over when we're
really?
done.
Yeah,
Well,
it's-
yeah, but it's before you guys showed up.
Oh,
Lydia and I were
man.
just.
Sometimes it's hard to
Working on some
listen to music while you're editing stuff because you have to hear what you're doing.
Yeah.
But yeah, Bayside is my all-time favorite band.
How about a
Good
game?
one.
Do it.
How about a game?
A game of...
RSR games.
Oh, well, I'm playing video games. Are you?
Yeah.
Are you? What do you do with the little bit of free time you have?
Well, yeah. I play some video games sometimes. Where are you on Tsushima?
I've got about 6 or 7 liberations left to do, so
Yeah.
I'm pretty close to the end.
I don't know. I think I mentioned it last week. I might be wrong, but I finished Yote.
You finished it?
I finished it.
Like complete or just the
you
main
100%
story?
it?
No, I don't do percentages when it comes to
I
completing
usually don't
games.
either, but this game's kind of...
This game is close to. Okay, Tsushima and Yote are the closest two games to games that I might want to try and go 100% for. That hasn't been the case yet.
Yeah, because I haven't found a side quest or side thing that has sucked yet.
Yeah,
in
no,
Tsushima.
they're both great, dude. They're both
Such a good-
the same styles. They're done by the same developers and all that. Sucker Punch has a big deal to do in both of them.
Is that the company that designed
Sucker
it?
Punch,
yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yote's got a different style to it, but
Hopefully.
it's the same game. It's instead of having different stances with the same weapon, you've got the same stances with different weapons. So it changes it up because and it actually plays to the story of Tsushima because like in Tsushima you can go through some missions where you're getting the armor or the weapon of some other long lost samurai that's done great things.
Yeah, the legend stuff.
Yeah,
That's pretty fucking
and then in
It is
Yote,
cool.
Yote
It's
does
so
the
cool.
same thing where you have a couple of missions where you
History.
can go through and you're finding the lost armor or whatever of some long lost samurai. Except in Yote, they have one mission where that long lost weapon is from Jin Sakai that is the Ghost of
shit.
Bring it
Tsushima.
back.
That's
And,
sick, dude.
and if you've played Ghost of Tsushima, you know that Jin struggles with the difference between being a samurai and being a shinobi.
Yeah.
In Ghost of Yote, they crown Jin Sakai as being the first shinobi.
That's sick.
It's sick as dude. Wait till you
Fuck,
play
that's
it, dude.
awesome.
Wait till you play it because like
Yeah.
the way they put it into the story is very minimal, but without Jin Sakai, the story of Yote wouldn't work.
That's badass,
It's
dude.
beautiful as hell, dude.
Because like Ghost of Tsushima, like the Jin Sakai story, like the main quest storyline.
the main
is-
quest storyline
Okay,
is,
so Jason and I don't know anything about what y'all.
which is why he's about to explain it. Shut up.
Yeah, can you?
I don't want to give anything away, but
spoiler
like
free it.
yeah. So the story of Ghost of Tsushima is you're playing Jin Sakai. He is the son of like the head of a samurai clan, who I don't want to. How can I not spoil anything? Who died in let's say battle.
Jin Sakai did not die. His
No,
dad,
his dad.
father did.
That's what I said.
And then
he's the son of a samurai who died in battle.
Okay.
They ride into battle against the Mongols who are invading their homeland.
Right, I saw that.
And most of the samurai die in this battle.
Okay.
Jin Sakai is one of the very few who survives, but the only reason he survives is because his body is dragged away by a thief named Yuna. And Yuna, among many others that you meet throughout the game, become this tight-knit group of, hey, nobody's going to get it done if we don't do it. Let's get it done. Let's kill some Mongols. Let's retake our homeland. And Jin Sakai is kind of the guy that leads these ragtag
Yeah.
groups
So
through.
it's a Robin
through
Hood
this.
story?
It's very much a
Kinda.
Robin Hood
So-
story.
so Jin Sakai-
minus the rich and the poor.
Yeah, Jin
Okay.
Sakai
It's
was
mainly
It's
about
a
combat.
nationality.
Yeah, it's mainly about
culture.
combat, feudal Japan,
Right.
samurai, no guns. It's all blades, and they go through certain
Jin Sakai.
storylines.
Jin Sakai was raised by his father and his clan to be a samurai, which is to fight with honor, to live
Yeah.
your life with honor.
Look your opponent in
hold
the
on.
eye.
God damn, hold on.
Sorry, I was trying to add on to your point.
He's hyped, man.
And the point of the game is him learning that in order to save his entire island, that the samurai way is not the way.
Right.
Yeah.
That
That's
he
why
has
they
to
all
do quote unquote shadier methods of combat in order to save everyone, including a part where the fact that he does that ostracizes him.
Yeah.
That he gets banished from certain areas
Because
But he
they're
does
so
it anyway.
because they're so heavy
he's the hero.
into the samurai code. When you
Yeah.
fight, you face your enemy head on. You look him in
Such
the
a
eye.
good
Right.
fucking game.
And
a good fucking game.
And he realizes that in order to beat the Mongols, you can't go about it the samurai way.
And the entire time he struggles with it.
Yeah.
He flashes back thinking about his father's training,
Yeah.
his father dying,
and not just his
realizing-
father, but his uncle too.
His uncle too.
So what we're saying here is that today's Democrat Party needs to play this.
Whoa.
How did you make Ghost of Tsushima?
Whoa, that's a hell of a whoa. Bobby. Woo.
Yeah, you know what I liked in Act 3 when Jin has to go and campaign in America.
Also, yes.
vote for me. I'm Jin Sakai.
Yeah. You want to know, I don't want to give anything away about playing Yote, and I don't think I will when I say what I'm going to say. But in Yote, as a sequel to Ghost of Tsushima, without the storylines being connected in any way other than this one mission where it's one of those samurai heritage
Wait, is
spirit missions where
is Jin Sakai a legend quest
yeah.
in the new one?
Yeah.
That's sick as fuck.
Dude, and the way, and I don't want to give it away, but I'm going to, because even though I give it away, that doesn't mean that you're going to have any less of a time when you play it. And the point of this mission in Ghost of Yote is, and it's the only mission.
Damn it. I was trying to time it right.
It's the only mission.
Sorry, I'm a little drunk.
It's the only mission that connects the two games, other than the style of it and how the combat works.
That's the only crossover.
It's the only story part that connects the two.
That almost makes
But
it
the fact
better.
that
that does make it better,
the
and
fact
I'm here
that
to
it
tell
does
you
it all is amazing.
it
I
does,
love
and
that.
it's beautifully done. I have to be
can't
honest,
wait. I can't
because
wait.
as one of the legend missions, you go out and you're chasing a in Ghost of Tsushima. You could be chasing armor, you could be chasing weapons, you could be chasing all kinds of stuff. In Yote, it's a little bit more narrow. you're either getting
Guided.
a weapon or a sword.
Ooh.
And
There's multiple swords.
yeah.
That's
Yeah, a
cool.
weapon.
Yeah,
sword is
in
a
Ghost of Tsushima, they call them Pillars of Honor, where you get weapons kits,
Yeah.
and it's basically a different look for your sword.
But it's the same sword, though.
It's the same sword, but in
there's
Ghost of
upgrades.
Yotei, that differentiation isn't quite so apparent.
Okay.
So when you go through one of these legend missions, it's not a weapons kit for your sword. You're basically almost getting a whole new sword.
I like that.
And it's only a tiny difference that it doesn't exactly explain to you. But when you start the game, you're a lone wolf, and there's this whole storyline about lone wolf, twin wolf, because you have a brother. And I won't say anything more than that because I don't want to give the game away, and it's a huge part of the game. But in the weapons kit, it turns out that your main weapon that you start with is a katana that's a wolf skin, and that's how they call it. But when you go through this episode, this mission, this gameplay, whatever that involves the prequel Ghost of Tsushima in Yotei that brings out Jin Sakai, you end up going through one of these legend missions where everybody's searching for his sword. And it's the sword, what's it called? The Sword of Storms? Something like that. And when you finish it, your character, Atsu, 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 and it's a woman. She has this reverence for Jin Sakai. This must have been a real warrior. He gave up everything to be the guy that saved all of his people, whether they believed in him or not. And it turns into this whole uplifting kind of story. And Atsu, kind of takes it a step further because within the game you find that there's another younger generation, and she finds his sword and becomes the one worthy of it, and then
Oh, snap.
and I'm trying to give you everything I can without giving anything away, but that's how it works.
What
And
it boils down to.
it's all boils down to this one specific mission quest that you go on, where there's several objectives and you got to go through it, but they're connected, and it's really well done.
I can't express how much I like the first game. What's the company that makes it again?
Sucker Punch.
Sucker Punch.
Sucker Punch.
It's one of the developers. Yeah.
I think what it boils down to is that Sucker Punch has got quite the franchise on its hands.
Oh, yeah.
That
Oh, yeah.
game.
There's gonna be plenty of
I
room
cannot
for that.
wait to play Yotei, but Tsushima is one of the best games I've ever played in my entire life.
Yeah.
Hands down.
Yeah, Yotei is so similar, dude. There are a lot of things they do differently, but they do all the right things the same way and change up just a little bit some of the things that can be without losing any of the brilliance that the game is.
Yeah, that's the plan, I suppose, from most of the companies.
It's beautifully done, man, because I've done a lot of games and sequels, and they don't always turn out this way.
Yeah.
Yotei is really well done.
Hell yeah.
I can't wait for
That's
you guys.
right. Give it up.
And just in case you were wondering, I bought it on hard copy so a brother can borrow
Yeah,
it.
I'm totally ready. I got maybe a day left on Tsushima. I don't know. I'm pretty close to the end, though.
Yeah. Mr. Jason, you even play video games?
Minecraft.
Minecraft.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You should totally try Ghost of Tsushima.
Have you done
It's amazing.
have you messed with Roblox at all?
I have not. My youngest, both of my kids do, but I don't know anything about Roblox.
I have
Yeah?
a little bit.
I've heard some fucking horror stories.
There's a
about
lot of
Roblox,
horror
dude.
stories about interactions
Roblox,
between
whatever.
kids and people.
Any game that encourages communication
interactions,
between kids and people that aren't kids is suspect as fucking.
Yeah.
my
Yeah,
head, dude.
my nephew.
And Roblox is at the top of that fucking list.
My nephew's number one game right now is called, I think it's called Grow Garden in Roblox. And I don't know much about levels and like how to be ahead in that game, but my nephew's got like 500 million coins and like everything you could think of. And I tried playing the game. So like I've been looking for a way to like find a game that he likes that I could play that we could, co-op on.
Right.
And I started the Grow Garden, and he just sent me like,
No, dude.
8 million coins or whatever.
You want to co-op on a game? He's an American. You need to be playing Wildlands.
Hot damn, let's do it.
I was trying to find something that he was into.
We Americans, we don't like them drug dealers. We go out and get them. You understand?
But it's pretty much the only game he plays. And like other kids of his age that I know are playing like Fortnite and whatnot.
yeah, Fortnite's
But
really
this kid
popular.
runs around and harvests his carrots and plants cucumbers, and then harvests his cucumbers and plants cabbage.
You know what's funny, dude, is he might be one of the first ones to figure out how to make money on on that shit alone, dude.
You know,
outside of YouTube.
It's
and all
funny
that,
you say
it's
that, but
something.
I would not be surprised if my nephew ends up being the first millionaire in our family, because like he's got that kind of intelligence and that kind of brain where he's like on to new shit as it's before it comes out kind of shit. He's very, very smart.
I think that's a youth thing, dude. I don't think that's a
Maybe.
human thing.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think it translates past a certain
Or maybe we're
coming of age.
Maybe we're so old that we can't even fucking identify where it comes from and
Yeah,
what it is.
which is why we're only just now getting popular on YouTube.
Popular.
Yeah, I should have said quotations. Popular.
We really appreciate both of you for liking and sharing and subscribing to the show.
Really do.
My youngest actually has a YouTube channel where he posts gaming stuff from Roblox and other things, and he has been unofficially trying to compete with RSR channel for subscribers.
Unofficially.
Yeah.
Has he already crushed us in numbers?
He's
yet?
got
I wouldn't
216 subscribers.
Yeah.
See, he's already got 260.
How long has he been doing this?
Maybe,
2 days.
Maybe a year.
That hurts.
Yeah.
That hurts a lot.
It hurts.
That hurts a lot.
To be fair, though, like most of our friends and
Emotional damage.
to be
I
fair,
am emotionally damaged.
To be fair, though, most of our friends and followers on Facebook and etc. know us and know that you know we're full of shit. So like, so
I don't see how that's supposed to make me feel better, Float.
it's not. But if honestly, dude, if everybody that was my friend on Facebook subscribed to this show, we'd
Dude,
be all right.
Yeah. Dude, if
We'd be doing fine.
every friend that any of us had on Facebook subscribed to our YouTube, we'd already be monetized by a lot.
Yeah. And we could do a whole lot more.
And it's sad because they won't.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. Like we have 270 something subscribers on YouTube right now, but like I've got thousands of subscribers and friends on Facebook and
Dude,
Instagram.
I'm closing in on 3K on Instagram
Yeah,
myself.
so you guys just aren't liking and
You know,
subscribing.
it's just right. It's just
Boo.
Hit the button, Jazz. Hit the button.
Hit the
like, share, and subscribe.
Do it.
Do it so we don't
it.
talk shit about you.
We don't hate you anymore.
Anybody want to throw a dart and get out of here?
I'll throw a
You wanna
dart.
do
Throw a dart and we'll get out of
I
here.
wouldn't trust myself, but I will.
Throw
do it.
the dart.
Okay.
Let's do a dart.
We're going to do throw and behold,
Let's see what we got here.
and we're going to end the show with whatever topic the beard hits.
What's he got?
He's aiming for number 4.
I want to let you know that I added some really weird ones in those last 3 that I
We've got some weird topics possibly on the board. What are you aiming
that
for?
for me.
Blow on it. Number 1, right in the paper, dude. Nice.
Right in the paper.
Is
Wow.
Wait, that's 9 minutes though, isn't it?
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
9 minutes.
What does it mean?
It definitely hit the triple circle.
So 9
What are
minutes
we
of
talking
what
about?
topic? What you got for
I
us?
haven't even looked yet. Give me a
Throw
second.
again.
Throw again.
Nope. Favorite ways to have your eggs prepared.
Favorite ways to have your eggs
9
prepared.
minutes.
All
Man,
right, here we
Now,
go.
since I threw the dart, I'm going to go ahead and start this one off. And I have to admit that even though I might not name one specifically, how the eggs are prepared depends on what else is going to be on the plate.
I can understand that.
Yeah.
It depends on what else is going to be on the
But
plate.
Yeah.
funny enough, speaking of 9 minutes, the way to make a perfect hard-boiled egg is put your eggs in cold
Dude,
water.
I am so glad. Please tell me. I know
put
you don't
your-
get gray eggs at all, and I'm dying to know how you,
You
do
put
it.
your eggs in cold tap water, right?
Okay, cold water.
And then you
start with
put
cold
them
water.
motherfuckers on the heat. High heat, doesn't matter. High heat. And you're not watching it, but you're paying attention.
Right.
And once it comes to a full boil, you set your timer for 9 minutes. At the end of 9 minutes, you're going to shock them. You're going to get as much hot water as you can out, as much cold water and ice in as you can, and immediately start peeling. And I promise you, you will not have gray in your yolks, and your shells will come off easier than you've ever experienced. You don't got to do
Okay.
like baking soda or vinegar, none of that bullshit.
Okay, all right. Let me repeat
like
your
vinegar
recipe
and
back and
shit.
see if I've got it.
See if you've retained it.
So however many eggs,
Doesn't
you put
matter.
them in a pot with cold tap water.
Correct.
Right? and then you bring that cold tap water full of eggs to a boil on your stovetop.
Right.
As soon as it...
He's drunk.
He's like, fuck
He
your
is
eggs.
drunk, dude. He is drunk. As soon as
Shut your mouth.
your water comes to a rolling boil, you set your timer for 9 minutes.
Exactly.
As soon as that timer goes off, you get those eggs out of hot water and put them into ice cold water as quickly as possible.
Here's specifically how I do it. I don't get them out of the hot water. I take the pot with the hot water and the eggs to the sink. I dump out a bunch of the hot water, start rolling in cold, set it down
From the tap.
and then I go grab ice. And
Okay.
I throw ice in the water.
So you get it real cold.
Yeah, you're shocking them. You're stopping the
Shocking
cooking
the shit
process
out of
as
it.
much as possible. Then I immediately start taking the shells off. I start cracking them while the water's running, while the ice is still melting. I get the shells off. It comes off way easier during that shock process because the membranes will shrink a little bit,
Yep.
and you still got some heat caught under
It
the
starts
shell.
from the outside, yeah.
Correct. And if you're having trouble peeling your eggs, make sure you're getting that little membrane. There's a membrane on the egg.
Yep.
You get the membrane.
Almost like in an onion.
Right.
Yeah.
And you can't.
Nobody likes a little
when
membrane.
when you grab the cooked egg, it's hot, and
Unless you're trying not to get pregnant.
you're trying to crack the shell, right? You grab the egg out of the pot, you crack the shell. I like to roll it around until it's really cracked. Because once you break that membrane, you
Yeah.
can get the whole shell off.
So you roll it around like that before you try and peel it.
Yeah, I'm like tap, 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 bouncing. I'm rolling around, cracking the shell all over.
Nice.
Then I go to the top or the bottom, and I find where the air pocket is, and I break that piece off, and I just peel it all off.
Yep.
And I do great deviled eggs and all that kind of stuff.
I've had your deviled eggs for years, dude. That's why I'm so excited about finding out this recipe because I wasn't sure how you did it.
Because technically the perfect yolk is just a visual thing, but I think it matters, man. Like we got those
Presentation matters, dude.
those
It does.
bright yellow yolks, man.
So Mr.
And-
Jason boils his eggs in the air fryer.
So I guess we need a new regular guest on the.
We'll see you guys in
podcast.
7 days. Yeah.
But also uses the shock method. Straight from the air fryer into a prepared pan of
How do you
water
boil
with
in the
ice.
air fryer? Air fryers
do
are
they
not meant
come
to
out
boil
nice?
water.
They
What
do.
are you doing?
They do.
They come out nice, he says.
So does egg in a microwave. That doesn't make it right.
Right. You preheat it, you put them in, and then they go straight into a pot of ice water. And it's basically the same of what you described.
How long do
Finding
you got to fry them?
I think it's 12 minutes.
That's a long time.
That's a long
no
time
shit.
for an egg. Wow.
It is.
But if they're good, they're good. I don't know.
Yeah, and to your point, yeah, you get the top off, and then what I've found is in the cold water, if you can get the water in between the membrane and the egg, it will help you peel it.
It does help.
And you can get your thumb in there and press the egg so that the water goes in between them.
That's what she said.
That is what she
not
said.
that kind of podcast.
And then you're right. It just shell just comes off in one big piece.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I just want to point out that we did not have hard-boiled egg cooking tips on the list of shit to talk about tonight.
no, that was a definite out of the.
Throw and behold.
Throw and behold.
I don't. What started it was the throw and behold, and I'm trying to figure out. That was just one way to have your eggs prepared.
And that's not even
was
my
just
favorite.
one-
No, I don't know.
So,
Mine either.
Favorite ways to have your eggs prepared.
Yeah, so my favorite way is not the 9-minute hard boiled. I thought it was funny that you hit 9 minutes because that's how my recipe goes.
Now that we've gotten over the 9-minute hurdle, what's your favorite way?
My absolute favorite way to prepare eggs is over easy with toast.
High five, dude. My favorite way is over easy with hash browns.
I could dig with that too.
Fuck yeah,
I think mine's going to be omelet with hash browns.
I want 2 over easy eggs over hash browns with onions and some seasoning.
Yes, sir.
So you can get the egg yolk to pour out over the hash
See,
browns as you eat it.
I'm a big fan
That's my
of
jam,
my
dude.
toast and my yolk. That's been my way since I was a little kid.
Yeah.
The soft boiled.
very British of
or
you.
over easy. Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah, it really is.
Dude.
My family used to eat soft-boiled eggs for sure, dude. Like, we had the little cups and everything, little tiny spoons
Oh,
and
she
shit.
has a little.
delicious.
Yeah, the whole thing.
It's better with the small spoon.
Yeah, but while I like soft-boiled eggs, man, over easy is my favorite egg.
Yeah.
Man, Waffle House has got these hash brown bowls, and you can get your eggs
Shut
over
up.
easy
Shut
over top
up
of a
about
hash
some
brown.
Waffle House, son. I could talk about Waffle
Yo,
House
there's a
every day.
Waffle House 3 minutes from here. Let's go.
Dinner and a movie. You know what I'm saying, dude? You get dinner and a show.
All right, folks, we'll see you in 7 days.
Just kidding.
Let's all pile into Mr. Jason's vehicle, Fred, and go to Waffle House. Screw this show. Waffle House it is.
Oh, God. You got 2.5 minutes to talk about eggs, y'all.
done.
Damn, I already got up.
Fuck it.
Christmas. Fuck.